Hello, Tommy. How are you? Welcome to the live, Tommy. Thank you for subscribing. Hello, Ayushi. How are you? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining in the live. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Next name is we have Prisha in the chat. Hello, Prisha. How are you? Thank you so much for joining in the live. And next name is Deep Shubhu. Thank you so much for joining the live. Have a great, happy day to you. And next name is Hala joined the live. Hello, Hala. How are you? Thank you, Hala, for joining in the live. And next name is Nami joined the live. Hello. Thank you so much. Next name is who's there in the chat? Drop your name, double tap on the screen, like the live, everyone, like the live. Next name, who's here in the chat? Hello, Sophia. How are you, Sophia? Thank you so much. Thank you, Sophia. Have a great day. And next name is Farwa joined the live. Hello, Farwa. How are you? And I see Lena joined the live. Hello, Lena. Thank you so much for joining in the live. And I see Hussein joined the live. Hello, Hussein. How are you? Thank you so much. And thank you for what I wrote your name. Next name is we have Yash. Yash in the chat. Thank you, Yash. How are you? And we have Gayatri in the chat. Hi, Gayatri. Thank you so much for joining in the live. Here's Daria in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Next name is Daksh Kumari Dashpur. for me, dash for me. Thank you so much. And here we have Jada in the chat. Hello Jada, how are you? And next name is Julia. Welcome back, Julia. Thank you so much for joining in the live. Have a great day. And here is Rizwan in the chat. Hello Rizwan, how are you? And I see Lily in the chat. Thank you, Lily. Have a great day. Mayor in the chat. Hello, Mayor. And next name is Arfa. Join the live. Hello, Arfa. How are you? Lilka, thank you so much for joining in the live. And I see Esther in the chat. Hello, Esther. How are you? And next name is Ankit in the chat. And next name is Lucky join the live. Hello Lucky, how are you? And here is hi Nida. Thank you so much for joining in the live. Next name is Danny in the chat. Hello Danny, how are you? And I see Nimra in the chat. Thank you Nimra. And here is I see Justin in the chat. Thank you Justin. And next name is Amna join the live. Hello Amna. And next name is Clara join the live. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. And I see Amir join the live. Hello Amir. And here is Mariam join the live. Hello Mariam. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Next name is Teju join the live. Hello Teju. How are you? And next name is Mickey join the live. Hello Mickey. How are you Mickey? And next name is Zunia. Welcome back to the live. Thank you so much. And I see here is okay, what I'm doing, Daksh. For me, I wrote your name. Thank you so much for joining in the live. And here is Antra in the chat. Hello, Antra. How are you? And I see here is Purna in the chat. Hello, Purna. And I see welcome back to the live, Cecilia. How are you? Thank you so much. And here is Adivasi in the chat. Hello Adivasi, how are you? Thank you so much. And here is Divya. Welcome back to the live. Thank you so much. And Mansoor joined the live. Hello Mansoor. And next name is Ankit joined the live. Hello Ankit. And next name I see here is Grace and Maddie joined the live. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. And I see Ali joined the live. Hello Ali. And next name is Taimur joined the live. Hello Taimur. And I see Aisha. Hello Aisha. How are you? And I see Avika in the chat. Hello, Avika. And next name is Sandy in the chat. Thank you, Sandy. And I see Fahad in the chat. Hello, Fahad. Almira in the chat. How are you, Almira? Thank you so much for joining in the live. And next name is Telia in the chat. Hello, how are you? And next name is Rimsha joined the live. Hello Rimsha, how are you? And I see here is next name is Konyali. Thank you so much. Have a great day to you. Welcome to the live. Next name is Mariam in the chat. Hello Mariam. And here is Sheila Kumari for me. Thank you so much for joining in the live. And I see here is Lippy in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Next name is Said. Join the live. Okay, I make a mistake. Thank you, Said, for joining in the live. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Next name I see here is Horani in the chat. Thank you so much. And I see next name is Leah in the chat. Hi, Leah. And I see Vivian in the chat. Thank you, Vivian. And here is Blessing in the chat. Hello, Blessing. How are you? Evelyn in the chat. Hello, Evelyn. And I see next name is Cardle in the chat. Hello, Cardle. How are you? Lucas is going to be a little late to work on the car so he can get the car. Lucas in the chat, thank you for joining the live. Have a great lovely day to you. And hello Willow, join the live. Thank you Willow. And I see here is Anaya, join the live. Hello Anaya. And next name is Julia. And next name is Lena. Hello Lena. How are you Lena? And I see we have Zainab join the live. Hello Zainab. How are you? Next name is Jamie, join the live. Hello Jamie. And I see Mahnoor in the chat. Hello Mahnoor, how are you? And here next name is Mariam, join the live. Hello Mariam. Next name is Hadia. Thank you Hadia for joining the live. And here next name is Dupa in the chat. Hello Dupa. Next name is Dua in the chat. Hello Dua. And here's Matrine in the chat. Hello, how are you? And here next name is Momina in the chat. Hello Momina. How are you? And Navia joined the live. Hello Navia. And here is Azim joined the live. Hello Azim. Double tap on the screen, everyone. Double tap on the screen. Like the live, like the live. And here is, I see Vijay for me. Thank you so much. And Afia joined the live. Hello, Afia. How are you? Thank you so much for joining in the live. Next name is for you in the chat. How are you? And I see Lydia in the chat. Hello, how are you? Next name is Ayan. Join the live. Hello, Ayan. And how in the chat. Thank you so much for joining in the live. And next name is Rachel in the chat. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for joining in the live. Next name, Anu in the chat. Hello, Anu, how are you? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining in the live. And next name is Aimal in the chat. Hello, Aimal, how are you? And here is Rian in the chat. Hello, Rian. And next name is, I see here, Lucia in the chat. Hello, how are you? And next name is, hello, Karim. How are you? And next name is Hickory in the chat. Thank you so much. And next name is Oscar in the chat. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much. And next name is Shadil in the chat. Thank you so much for joining the live. And here is Uzair in the chat. Hello, Uzair. Thank you so much. And next name is Ikshita in the chat. Hello, how are you? And next name is Camel in the chat. Hello, Camel. How are you? Next name is next name Numir in the chat. Hello, how are you? Next name is Bosco. I love your name. Thank you so much for joining. And here is Mace in the chat. Hello, how are you? And here is Kyle in the chat. Thank you so much. Next name is Abhinav in the chat. Hello, Abhinav. Thank you so much for joining the live. Have a great day to you. Next name is Tonu. How are you? Thank you so much for joining in the live. Next name is Adisham. Thank you, Adisham. Have a great day to you. Next name is Carlo in the chat. Hello, how are you? Next name is, we have Sonia. How are you? Double tap on the screen, everyone. Double tap on the screen, like the live. Thank you so much, everyone. Like the live, hit the 30 likes. Hit the 30 likes, everyone. Next name, who's here in the chat? Let me see, Mani. Mani, please like the live. Thank you so much. And Nozima, please like the live. Thank you so much. And I I see Saram in the chat. Thank you, Saram. Please like the live, Saram. And next name who's here? And Francie in the chat. Francie, please like the live, Francie. And I see Natalie. Thank you, Natalie. Please like the live. GFGHH. And next name is we have here is Lila join the live. Hello Lila, how are you? And I see Irfan join the live. Hello Irfan, how are you? And True in the chat. Thank you so much. And happy birthday to Malo. Thank you so much for joining in the live. And next name is we have Chaloy in the chat. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much. And Antra in the chat. Hello, Antra. Next name is Umar. How are you? Please hit the 30 likes, everyone. Double tap on the screen. Double tap on the screen. Olivia, how are you, Olivia? Hit the 30 likes, everyone. 30 likes. Thank you. 30 likes, 30 likes. And next name is Arathia in the chat. Hello, Arathia. How are you? And here is seafood soup. Thank you so much for joining the live. Have a great day. And we have Mihan in the chat. Hello, Mihan. And next name is Alani in the chat. Hello, how are you? And next name is Frankie in the chat. Hello, Frankie. How are you? And here's Tanu joined the live. Hello, Tanu. And Julia joined the live. Hello, Julia. How are you, Julia? And Farhan joined the live. Please, Farhan, like the live. And I see Ella in the chat. Hello, Ella. And next name is Georgie in the live. Hello, how are you? I miss R. Thank you so much for joining in the live. Next name is Sakshi. Welcome back to the live. Next name is Azul in the chat. Thank you, Azul, for joining in the live. And next name is Ayushi. And next name is Pihu joined the live. Thank you, Pihu. And here is Lily joined the live. Thank you, Benja, for joining in the live. And here is Habiba in the chat. Hello, Habiba. How are you? And I see Anushka join the live. Thank you, Anushka. And next name is Annabella in the chat. Hello, Annabella. How are you? Thank you so much. Wanshika, thank you for joining in the live. Next name is Anissa. And next name is Felicia. I wrote your name. Thank you so much. Mansuri in the chat. Hello Julia, how are you? Thank you so much for joining in the live. Thank you, Lias. And next name is Anisha. How are you? And next name is Shive in the chat. Hello, how are you? And next name is Coffee. Thank you so much for joining in the live. Have a nice day. Thank you so much. And next name is London. Join the live. How are you? And I see next name is Paul Cody in the chat. Hello, how are you? And next name is Inzo in the chat. Hello, Inzo. Next name is Iman in the chat. Hello, Iman. Next name is, here is Maximus in the chat. Hello, how are you? And Tasneem in the chat. Hello, Tasneem, how are you? Next name is Amar. How are you, Amar? And next name is Harley in the chat. And next name is Ojas Vita. And next name is Akani in the chat. How are you? Next name is Nana. Join the live. Hello, Nana. And I see here is Melody. Talk. Thank you so much, Melody, for joining the live. And here is Maria. Join the live. Hello, Maria. Next name is Khushbu. Join the live. Hello, Khushbu. How are you? Thank you so much for joining the live. And I see Juliane. How are you? Next name is Flavia in the chat. Hello, Flavia. How are you? And I see Fairy in the chat. Naima in the chat. Hello, Naima. How are you? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining the live. Next name is Moki B in the chat. Hello, how are you? And here next name is Shifa Zara in the chat. Hello Shifa Zara. How are you? And next name is San in the chat. Hello San. How are you? And next name is Kamil in the chat. Hello, how are you? Honey, you need to really come in my life, then I will write your name. And next name is Carson in the chat. Hello, Carson. How are you? And next name is Lolia in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. And here is my son in the chat. Hello, how are you? Felicia, thank you so much for joining the live. I'm fan, thank you for asking me. You are sweet and pure. I love your voice. Please one more. Amara, and Shifa both on one time. Okay. Amara and Shifa. Here you go, Amara and Shifa. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Next name is Aska in the chat. Hello, Aska. How are you, Aska? Thank you so much for joining in the live. Have a great day. Hello, Tarisha. How are you? And I see Tom join the live. Hello, Tom. And here is Zed in the chat. Hello, Zed. And next name is Najib join the live. Hello, Najib. And next name is Samu. How are you, Samu? And next name is Ella in the chat. How are you? And here's Umema in the chat. Hello, Mema. And I see Flower in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Next name is Tanim in the chat. Hello, Tanim. How are you? And here is Silly joined the live. How are you? Welcome to the live. And Linya, thank you so much. Next name is Hamza. How are you? Thank you for joining in the live. And next name is Katie in the chat. Hello. And I see Gio in the live. Thank you. Next name is Aksa join the live. Hello, Aksa. How are you? And next name is Jose in the chat. Walter. Okay, Walter join the live. Hello, Walter. Next name is Kritika join the live. Hello, Kritika. And here is Neil join the live. Hello, Neil. And here is Nish join the live. And I see Aruj. How are you? Welcome to the live, Aruj. And next is Glossy join the live. Hello, Glossy. And I see next name is Mahin in the chat. Hello, Mahin. And hello, Zepha. How are you? you so much for joining in the live. Next name is Simit in the chat. Hello Simit. How are you? And I see in the chat. Hello Danita. How are you? Next name is Weha. Irigina in the chat. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much. And I see Abrish in the chat. Hello Abrish. How are you? And his comment in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. And here is Kazim. Kazim, if you joined the live, thank you so much. And next name is hit the 70 likes. Everyone, 70 likes. Thank you, thank you. Double tap on the screen. And next name is Nobly in the chat. How lovely. And I see Asif join the live. Hello Asif. And here is Zana joined the live. Hello Zana, how are you? Thank you so much. Dilawar. Thank you, Dilawar, for joining in the live. Have a great day. Can you put my name at the board? I'm big fan. What's your name? Tell me your name. And I see Tina in the chat. Hello, Tina. How are you? And I see Asif in the chat. Hello, Asif. Kritika, I wrote your name. Thank you so much for joining in the live. And I see next name is Rizia in the chat. Hello, how are you? And I see Tyra in the chat. Hello, Tyra. And next name is Salini in the chat. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much. And next name is Sony. Join the live. Hello, Sony. And next name is Lucia. Join the live. Thank you. And next name is Lucky. How are you, Lucky? And I see Alicia and Hallie join the live. Thank you so much for joining the live. Have a great lovely day to you. And here I see next name is Faza in the chat. And next name is Tando. Thank you so much for joining in the live. The next name is Manveet in the chat. Hello Manveet, how are you? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much. Olivia in the chat. Hello Olivia, how are you? Welcome to the live. Next name is Heather. Join the live. Hello Heather. And next name is Mikani. Thank you so much for joining in the live. And I see Rukia in the chat. Hello, how are you? And And here is thank you. Your name is beautiful too, and you are beautiful too, my dear queen. You always. Thank you for your compliment. And next name is Hira. Join the live. Hira. And next name is Alani. Join the live. Thank you, Alani. How are you? And Fiorella. Thank you so much. And here is Fiorella. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a great day. And here is Wildon in the chat. Hello, Wildon. How are you? Thank you so much. And next name is Amara. Join the line. Hello, Amara. And next name is we have Liam in the chat. Hello, Liam. And next name is Josefa. Thank you so much, Josefa. Next name is Nicole. Thank you so much, Nicole. And next name is Amu. And next name is Harim. Join the line. Hello, Harim. And next name is Anaya. Next name is Rukia. I wrote your name. Thank you so much for joining the live. Lottery in the chat. Hello, how are you? And here is Inaya in the chat. Hello, Inaya. And next name is Hudatis in the chat. Thank you so much for joining in the live. Welcome back, Ayla. Thank you so much. And next name is Shawan in the chat. Hello, how are you? And next name is Christian. Thank you so much for joining in the live. Next name is Sanov in the chat. Hello, Sanov. And here is Fatima in the chat. Next name is who's in the chat? Abdullah in the chat. Thank you, Abdullah. How are you? And I see next name is Melanji in the chat. How are you? And next name is Mr. Snow, please. Thank you. And here next name is Omar. Join the live. Hello, Omar. And next name is Rally. Join the live. Hello, Rally. And next name is Harshika in the chat. Hello, Harshika. And William in the chat. Hello, William. How are you? Thank you so much for joining in the live. Next name is Alice in the chat. Hello, Alice. And I see Nima in the chat. Next name is Anne in the chat. Next name is Halion. Thank you so much for joining the live. Next name is Propti in the chat. Hello, Propti. And next name is Matty in the chat. Hello, Matty. And here is Alicia joined the live. Hello, Alicia. How are you? Welcome to the live. Our next name is Ishu joined the live. Hello, Ishu. How are you? Welcome to the live, Ishu. And here is Aura joined the live. Hello, Aura. And next name is Nandita joined the live. Hello, Nandita. And here is Anna. And next name is Rakshika. In the chat, hello Rakshika, how are you? And next name is Natik in the chat. Thank you, Natik. Okay, everyone. I will write last 5 name, then I will end the live. Anna, Love, Emin. Thank you so much. And here I'm starting now. I'm taking last 5 name, then I will end the live. Here I'm starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last name is Mahi. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. See you in the next live. Bye, everyone. Bye. See you at 11 p.m. GMT. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye.